Hi there and welcome back to the Der Grenadier YouTube channel for another video. Today we got a very exciting one, at least for me, because me and my father bought a motorcycle to restore and we don't know what kind of motorcycle it is. Not for sure anyway, but I'm going to show you in a minute, and I'm going to hope that there are some people watching that can tell me more about this. So let's dive into it and I hope that you will enjoy. So this right here is the bike that we are talking about, or the motorcycle I should say. This is, as far as we know, a 1938 dated bike. At least the engine number says it is 1938. But we don't know the actual maker because the front tag has been removed. And this bike has been through a lot, that's obvious, because there are a lot of parts that have been altered, replaced, damaged, repainted. The entire front has been replaced at some point. This is not the original suspension, and as you can see, the saddle is almost completely gone, at least the leather part or synthetic leather part. And we are going to take a closer look at the engine and all the parts around to see if we can determine what this is exactly. Starting with the engine itself, obviously it says right here fistel and Sachs, and the engine number 432508 dates back to 1938, and it is stamped with that number all over the place. And as you can see, it's a 98cc, and we already removed this, but here you can see the tag itself, 1797 98 ccm, and the engine is in fairly good condition. It turns, and the previous owner actually managed to get it running, but we are going to do some work on the engine before trying that. We want to know for sure that it is all safe and nothing's going to get damaged by trying to get it running. But there is some gas in the tank and the engine is in fairly good condition. And as you're going to see, I also have a extra engine, a post-war one, and that you can use for parts. On the other side you have the how do you call them, well, the things that make the engine spark. As you can see, here's the attachment for the electricity, and there should be a battery underneath here, but we don't have that one yet. But it's all functional, it just needs some updating and cleaning. We removed the chains for now, but the gears work. As you can see, it has 2 gears. And of course, the gears are over here. That's this part. This goes up and down, changes the gears, and this is the clutch. Now I want to talk for a little bit about what kind of brand this bike actually is, and that's the confusing part, because as you can see, somebody marked it with torpedo. On the other side it's way more obvious, but that is most likely not the actual brand of this motorcycle, because this kind of frame with this type of engine mounts and this design plus the actual bike seat or motorcycle seat and not a regular bike seat is not something that looks like a torpedo. And as I removed some duct tape here, it seems like there is some labeling underneath, but I can't actually completely read it. But this is most likely an M, and this seems to be E, R and O. So if somebody recognizes that logo, please let me know. The front of the bike has been replaced with a post-war front fork with post-war suspension, and this is a Tiger front fork. That's not the actual brand, of course. That's the brand of the system, but not of the entire bike. So that's not really something that we can use. The wheels are 24 inches, weirdly enough, which is really weird because nobody makes those or seems to have made those for motorcycles. but the hubs themselves, both the back and the front, are also fistel and Sachs hubs, and they have been respoked, so somebody changed the rims and the spokes to be 24 inches. From this angle you can see the headlight that we have. There's an opening here for a kilometer, speedometer I should say. We already have one of those, new old stock, brand new condition. This switch works, but the insert for the lamp has been removed. But you can get those new, there are manufacturers for those. Somebody painted this cap, the steering wheel, the front light and the rear light in the same weird silverish color. So everything needs to be repainted, obviously, which is something that we will do ourselves. The whole bike will be repainted. And actually really fun, this one has a license plate light underneath, really cool. And this is the original paint. It's this weird turquoise, metallic turquoise kind of color with black pinstriping. But we will repaint it in either early or late Wehrmacht colors, so donkergelb or early grey, but most likely it will be a late war bike. So I want to show you the rear hub. As you can see, fistel and Sachs. Same logo as on the engine itself, obviously, and on the gears. But I have some parts here. This is the front brake, and it also has the fistel and Sachs logo. And this is the new front fork, the gear of the suspension that we have. This one is from a NSU Quick, and these are the accessories that we have for that. We just need to get the new attachment for the steering wheel, and then we have the front complete. These pedals are marked with Union, so I don't think that's German, but those do not seem to be the original ones. And these are the chain guards for left and right side. And as you can see, the original paint underneath, but on the outside not really. Somebody drilled some extra holes to make them fit. And this is also really weird, because this one has been extended. Somebody welded this piece on and welded in a nut to bolt it to the rest of the bike. So this bike has seen some modifications. And this is our new speedometer with only 237 kilometers on it. This is a tool pouch for underneath the saddle, and right here the extra engine with some clutch parts already pulled apart, one extra saddle, and what used to be the saddle that was on there, but it just fell off when it got home. So the questions that I have for the experts in the public: 24-inch tires or wheels, where can I find them? And if they are they even out there? If not, I will have to change or respoke the wheels to 26-inch, which is also fine, but I would like to know. Another question: the saddle, can I get the leather for the saddle somewhere? And of course the big one, what kind of brand is this bike? I will make a close-up photo of the logo on the tank, but something that ends most likely on MERO. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have advice, tips, inspirational quotes, anything, please let me know, because we can certainly use the help, and we will turn this bike into something beautiful to use for reenactments. So I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to, and I will see you in the next video. Auf Wiedersehen!